Sabi, welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the PyroXV map, and we've got Pyro in the Object 268v4. It's a bit of a frightening TD if you're facing it. In any case, we'll see how he's going to use it. So it's heading to the 1-2 line, which is pretty common for TDs and light tanks. But what have we got on here? Let's just change the view. Alright, so, okay, got two Manticores on the side. It's an all tier battle, and two Manticores on the other side, so yeah. Alright, so let's expect a Manticore to be creeping up. And they've got one in front of them in a bush, so when he gets spotted, he's not really spotting anything apart from the tanks in the middle, which are also being spotted by the I-7s in the middle. So generally on this map, if you push too hard on this line, you will get punished. So it does hold people back. Alright, puts in a light shot there to a copper bush. Looks like that didn't hit anything. Oh, here we go. Now finally, we've got a spot. And he's taking a bit of damage there. So if the blind shot's going out, that's typical when you've got no real targets, that you'll try and see if you can hear anything in the bushes. But of course, if you get spotted, you know there's another light tank there facing you. But this guy's not taking any damage there. The Manticore has taken damage, but it's... oh, here we go. It has been spotted. And he gets taken out. So it's a Badger up the back there. Alright, anyway, Pyro not getting any damage, so he's moving to a different location. So trying to keep the enemy tanks at the edge of view range, so they can see where he's moving to. So what is he going to do? Is he going to go across the railway line, or is he going to move up inside the railway line? Like he is going to head for the gap here. Alright, now there are some tanks on the hill, including one of the enemy Manticores. There's a good target there, not more. That Manticore's actually been taken out, so it's a bit of a win there. And they've taken out one of the arties, so that's interesting. The arty must have been moving around because it's been taken out by Badger rather than another artillery. Alright, so it's coming in the middle here. That'll give him a chance to spot the hill, and also tanks to his right there, but he has been spotted moving up here. But look, this is turning into a very aggressive move here. He is basically just charging up here, and he can basically now put some shots into the tanks on the hill. They've decided they better face the other tanks on the hill. So he's getting some minor assisting damage here, but now 268 before I mentioned that it was a bit of a frightening vehicle to face. Very strong frontal armour. He's already blocked 1550. But he's just trying to put some damage into these tanks on the hill there. Took him on the track, so no dramas there. That E50 moving back. Or E50M, I should say. So far, no damage. Now he's getting followed up here by the I-7, so that's good support. It's going to make the enemy hit on the the hill, very nervous, so just going to line up the C50M here. Can he put a shot into him? Finally gets a shot of damage there. So gun's been trolling him for a little while. And the E50M comes off the hill and crashes, so that's a bit unfortunate, but takes him out. The target there on the hill has got very little hit points. In fact, he gets taken out. That's the Rhino. So now he's got the opportunity to come and wrap around the map here while this has been happening. Although he's going to accumulate 500 hit points of damage himself. They are now 2 tanks in front of the kill, so there's been a bit of action here, and no small part due to Pyro's move here. Takes out the T92 SPG, and he just holds it for a little while because he's spotted and he can be shot at it from across the map. And there's a 215B now. Suddenly his gun starts working, so it's a big shot into the FV. He's just using the body of the T92 here to cover his lower plate. So not too many weak spots on the front of the V4, but there are some, so shouldn't be too afraid. Can he get a further shot into the FV? No, but again, this is not going to hold Pyro back. So it looks like he's heading straight across the map and pick up all the TDs that are sitting in the corner, which is quite a few. You've got a Badger, Hotary, 3, 268, another 268 before and Strip. So he's going to get spotted fairly soon, I would think. And he's just going to line his frontal armour here to keep him protected. Yes, I'm just going to stop and get under the guns in this little hollow. No. Puts a shot into the Strip as he goes. And he's just hoping that by spotting these tanks that he will avoid getting killed too early. There's going to be a bit of crossfire otherwise, but it's looking he's going full ham here. So he's got his targets there, takes out the Leopard, which is good, and he finally gets taken out, but in doing so he has picked up nearly 7k of assisted damage there, so he's just turned his V4 into a scout. That is just pretty incredible. There's only one tank left here, and he is gone finally. And that is the battle they've won with 10 tanks to spare. Well, that was a very strange battle. So he's ended up with 2.8k of damage. Well, we knew his gun was trolling him a bit, but managed to get some damage there. 2 kills, and he's blocked 80 hit points of damage, so 3k of blocking. And the most interesting part here is that he's got 6.7k of spotted damage there, or assisted damage there. So that comes up to about 9.5k of combined damage there, but only a second class mastery badge there. So it's probably a very high level to get into first class and ace tanker, but in any case, let's have a look at the team score. 1049 base experience, that's a pretty decent level of EXP, so it must be a pretty high level for the Object V4. So he's finished top in experience on his team, and while he didn't get the highest damage, he's got the best combination of assisted damage and actual damage. Enemy side, 2 tanks doing 2k were the standouts, but that's about it. So even though it wasn't such a long battle, they did put up a bit of a fight. So yeah, here we go, yeah, 7.5 minutes of battle time. So yeah, pretty average actually. So anyway, he's fired 9 shots, and as I said, his gun was trolling him. He only got 5 hits. Each of those hits did penetrate though, so that's what got him his damage total. Did have some personal reserves running as a tech tree tank, of course, and he's actually made a small profit there, 25k. So a very interesting game there from Pyro. The tactics really, I think, helped turn the tide there. If he just sat on the 1-2 line, they would have probably been outspotted by the enemy's light tanks and taken out one at a time till they just basically collapsed. So rather than pushing down that line, he took the initiative to dive down the outside the railway line and just basically take no prisoners. So very interesting game there from Pyro. Thanks very much for the content. Hopefully you liked it. Maybe you learned something, what you can do with your tanks on that map. Obviously with a bit of armor would help you. And if you did, please give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.